Oh, this thing's trying to key haul me, man. Getting ready to take it in to get my tires put on. If you guys seen the initial video when I picked it up, I was going over how all the tires were mixed matched, not a single one matched. They all have different tread depths. Most of them are dry rotted. So I got a good deal on some tires, so I had an appointment to get them scheduled to get put on. And then I started to wonder, because one of these wheels has a broken stud, and then they're almost all of them's missing a freaking a lug nut there. So I was like, man, I'm gonna take it in the shop, and they're gonna be like, oh, we can't put these on, you got a broken stud, we gotta charge you $200 to replace 2 of those, it's unsafe, we won't really, you know. So I was looking into addressing that. I've been having a really bad clunk from the front end, which I've already previously determined to be bad ball joints, but they're getting pretty bad now. But I actually parked this car about a week and a half ago. It's always kind of shimmied and shaked a little bit because the tires are crap, but they're real bad now. I could literally feel at low speed the whole car going whoomp, 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 whoomp. I'm like, do I got a busted belt or something? And it would just be like all down the road, and it's like literally shaking the steering wheel like this. I'm like, all right, I need to park this thing. Something's going on with one of those tires real bad in the front end. So I was just down here double checking, seeing what else I might need to do while I'm in here doing the ball joints. I'll show you the ball joints here in a second. Yeah, they're pretty bad. But I found my massive tire issue that's trying to delete me. So maybe you can already see it. But if not, I think I'm gonna put her in gear and spin that up to the top so we can see it better. But as you can see, the right side of that tire is hanging lower than the left side. It is really freaking bad. So no wonder why it's freaking going thump 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 on me. There you go, you can get a pretty good picture of it there. So yeah, I probably will not even be driving this in now after seeing. I'm surprised it's not worse than it is. I'm probably just going to take all these off, put the car up on blocks, take them in and have them install the tires, because I don't think I want to drive on that at all. You know, I parked it and I was like, well, I'll just park it until I take it in and get the tires put on. I had to wait for them to come in. But that was before I saw that, so I don't want to drive on that. That's a blowout waiting to happen. Alright, so you should be able to see the ball joint there. Surprisingly, my tie rod end joints are good, but the ball joint is not. So not only is it doing this, so that's quite a bit of play, but I can literally shake it left and right from the outside, which I'm going to do now. And you can, not only has it got that up and down play, but it's got left and right play too. Let me show you that. So yeah, the whole freaking joint's moving. Both sides are exactly the same. And that's why the front end of the car feels like it's going to fall apart every time I hit an uneven surface. You know, pulling into a parking lot or even just pulling out of the freaking driveway, the whole front end's popping and snapping on me the whole time. That's something else I figure they throw at me too. They tell me my ball joints are completely shot. It's not safe to drive down the road. And another reason for them to charge me labor. I mean, as you guys know, I do everything myself. So it's not that I want to drive on that, and I'm not going to. I'm getting ready to go and order those now. Like I said, I have it up, checking to see if there was anything else I needed while I'm down there, like the tie rod ends. But I mean, a ball joint's like 20-30 bucks, and you know, they'll probably charge like $200 per side. So I'm not having that. So with everything going on, I think I'm just going to take all these wheels off and take them into them. I don't want to drive on that tire at all, plus all the other issues. I got studs and lug nuts coming. I was trying to get the ball joints done before I take it in a few days, but I don't even think I'm going to worry about that now. I'm just going to take them in, the wheels and tires off of the car. And then yeah, now I can finally swap out that rear there. They'll be all 4 matching. You see that massive gap there? That's going to be a video that's coming up. So that's what's going on with the RSX. On the Eclipse, when I first got it, I had a rear caliper sticking. There's already a video on that, but now my front driver's side caliper sticking, so I'm going to have to address that. So you Eclipse guys will finally get an Eclipse video, although it's not really a fun video. It's going to be a freaking repair video, but do still have plans for this. I want to get these headlights replaced. I might do a little video, you know, polishing them up and all that, which I know that usually doesn't last very long, which is why I just want to replace them. But I might do that first just to have a video on that, and then ultimately when they start looking like crap, just go ahead and replace them with what I want. I may eventually be painting the calipers once I have all new calipers. I kind of mismatched right now once I replace this one, so I might as well do the other two when I have the funds. And then I'd been thinking about painting them to match the interior and the plug wires under the hood. But we got to get that caliper straight first, and then I am looking to do a cold air intake on it. The WRX, if anyone cares, it's almost paid off, so she said once she has it paid off, I think it's like another month or two or something like that, she's finally going to get that thing addressed. Check out the previous video if you want to know what's going on with that. I think we have an issue with the CAN bus, like a short in the wiring. And then on the Rio, I gotta do a radiator and fan install on that one. Oh, also it's got something going on with like the gas tank vapors or something that I'm gonna have to address eventually. Then the poor old Corolla back there, we just recently posted a video on that. She's still sitting there waiting for the day that she'll be wrenched on again. So thanks for stopping by, and I will catch you on the next one.